Hi, this is Robert Cole, Director of Sustainable Business and Communities at EEM Inc. in Montreal. EEM has been working for 20 years with clients in First Nations, government, and the private sector in order to help them manage environmental and social impacts. Throughout those years of work, we've developed an approach that we call the EEM Sustainable Management Framework that I'm going to share a part of with you today. The EEM Sustainable Management Framework is aimed at businesses as an attempt to help them manage the various and vast impacts in sustainable development in a disciplined fashion. The first thing that we're going to look at, and what is going to be the focus of today's presentation, is looking at business drivers. It's been our experience that there is no one-size-fits-all approach for sustainable development that's going to work for any business. Every business is different, every business has different impacts, and their approach to sustainable development needs to be fit for purpose. And developing that approach starts with assessing what are the business drivers and what is the business case for sustainable development. From our perspective, it's all about survival. Environmental and social factors represent key risks and opportunities for businesses. Businesses that manage them well survive and thrive for the long term. Those that don't last for long. In order to help our clients identify their business drivers, we start by identifying their stakeholders. So a little bit of stakeholder 101 here. Stakeholders are organizations or individuals that are impacted by or can have an impact on a business. Your business's stakeholders are individuals and groups that you manage every day. Your employees, the financial and investment community, your customers, communities in proximity to your operations, non-governmental organizations, government, your supply chain, and your competitors. It's been our experience that sustainable development issues such as diversity, labor conditions, waste, pollution, biodiversity loss, community development, poverty, human rights, climate change, resource depletion, and land use, and many others impact your business through your stakeholders, and that by assessing your stakeholders and the issues that they're concerned with, you can begin to understand the priority issues for your business. Generally, when we do this work, we sit down with our clients and with representatives of as many internal functions as possible, such as human resources, marketing, sales, and operations, in order to understand their stakeholders and what their stakeholders are asking of them when it comes to sustainable development. New recruits and existing employees, what issues are they concerned with? Do they see you as an employer of choice, or do they see your values as inconsistent with their own? The financial community views the management of key social and environmental risks as a sign of management quality. What issues are they concerned with? Are you managing them well? Satisfying your customers is the key to staying in business for the long term. If you're a business-to-customer facing company, what issues are they concerned with to do with your product and service? If you're a business-to-business facing company, what about your downstream customers? What about their customers? What are they concerned with, and are you managing these issues? Communities in proximity to your operations aren't just outside your gates. They're your employees, and they're the people you interact with every day. They see your business as a source of economic development, but they may also see negative issues associated with your business. What are they concerned with, and how are you managing your relations with communities around your operations? Non-governmental organizations, or NGOs, can exert significant reputational pressure on businesses. What issues are they concerned with in your sector? Are their NGOs active? Are they targeting your business? Government, through its legislative power, can have a significant impact on the way business is done in a sector. What environmental and social regulations exist? Are you in compliance? Are you aware of legislation that's coming down the pipe, and do you have a plan to be compliant in the future? Your supply chain is a source of the inputs to which you add value for your customers. But those inputs are often one of the biggest costs of doing business for your company. And those inputs in turn are impacted by sustainable development issues such as resource scarcity and changes in legislation. Are you able to absorb a significant change in the cost of one of your key inputs? Are you aware of substitutes? You and your competitors are going after the same markets. How are your competitors managing sustainability? Is this a source of competitive advantage for them? Are you getting ahead or falling behind? That's a really quick overview of the stakeholder approach to assessing business drivers for sustainable development that's at the core of the EEM Sustainable Management Framework. In an upcoming video, we'll look at the importance of and how to build an organization-wide commitment to sustainable development and how to put in place the building blocks for a long-term sustainable development action plan.